What's up, guys? Andre Maurice here, aka Dorman Beast. We're in week 6 of the road back to a 315 bench press. Today I did a 6x2 with 225 plus 45 pounds of change. It's 270 at lockout. Everything felt good on this day. Everything moved good. Everything is, I feel like, pointing in the right direction. I feel like a good PR is going to be happening at the end of this training cycle. Well, especially with the close grip. This close grip bench for me, it feels a lot better. I haven't had any type of shoulder discomfort. I feel like my bench is going up every single week, so it's a win for me. So I know most people like the bench a little bit wider, but for me, I've always noticed with the closer grip, I've always felt more explosive. I've always felt more powerful, and I always felt more tighter as far as like my back and stuff when I have a closer grip, or a narrower grip. Here's the last set of doubles. This last one, there you go. Rock it out. All right, wanted to touch a little bit of weight, so I threw 2 5s on each side, so 235 plus 45 pounds of chains, 280 at lockout. Lockout I'm still working on a lockout, but I'm glad at the fact that the bar just keeps moving and there's no kind of like shaky stalling and stuff like that. It's kind of just powering, grinding all the way through. Last set, 245 plus 45 pounds of chains, 290 at lockout. Feel pretty good about this because I actually hit 290 on a 2-board press after my overhead press training, which I got to start adding, into my videos. So that's letting me know that, the top end, I feel confident I can lock out, 300 plus or 300 at least. I just got to make sure the bottom end stays there. Incline dumbbell press. As I said before, when you look through your training and you notice numbers dropping off or numbers increasing or, how your lifts are doing, always pay attention to certain assistance work that you're doing. Dumbbell presses, any kind of variation, I feel like have to stay in my training. Sometimes I tend to switch them out because sometimes I'll get bored with bench pressing, so I'll do dumbbells first, but not vice versa. So dumbbells, some type of variation is just going to stay in my program. I just feel more powerful. I feel more stable. My bench press just feels better. So that's a learning lesson for me, but they're going to stay in the program from now on. All right, finished off with as far as being on video, the Nemesis bar. I did do push-ups, deficit push-ups after this, but I didn't really get a good video, so I decided not to post it. But Nemesis Pulldowns, really like this bar, neutral grip. I'm really liking the neutral grip, and I'm really liking the underhand grip. Just overall, just feel like my back has actually gotten a lot bigger since I made that transition to a back on a separate day from deadlifting. I feel like it's really helping my bench press and just overall all my lifts. But as always, I appreciate you guys, everybody that's liking, commenting, subscribing. Let's keep it going. Let's keep building. Peace.